Well, we kind of shithoused that to a point, didn't we? Oh God, look, first and foremost, I did definitely think we deserved to win. I thought we created the better chances, obviously created more chances. I'll tell you what, Bradford did stay in the game for good periods of the game, but the reason I say that we kind of shithoused it was because I thought that, for one, Bradford had a penalty decision go against them within the final 15 minutes of the game, which I think you could quite argue was a penalty. And then the big one was the fact that Bradford, I thought, had a goal disallowed that probably shouldn't have been disallowed. There was one where McLaughlin, basically the ball bounced under McLaughlin's body and was bouncing and bobbing into the back of the net. And then all of a sudden McLaughlin is trying to cram and get to the ball first, get the ball back rather, but then he manages to push the ball with his body over the line. So to me, I thought the ball looked quite clearly over the line, and as it turns out, the referee didn't give it. So in that sense, I did think we were quite fortunate to win. But I still think that we did create better chances. You know, Madja had a couple of chances he missed. Watmore had a very good header. There was a class save from whoever the Bradford keeper was towards the end of the game, where I think it was the start of stoppage time, where he managed to stop it from being 2-0 basically. But that came from Wyke winning a header basically. So the positives, I think 09 was absolutely brilliant again today. I think he looked so assured at right back, you couldn't even tell. If someone told you he wasn't a natural right back, based on the last two performances, even Portsmouth, you wouldn't have believed it really. He's looked so calm, so composed, well assured. Every time he's on the ball, he looks like he's trying to get forward. He looks comfortable positionally, he knows where to be. I think an unsung hero for me, Maguire in that first half, I thought was excellent. I thought the way that he was linking up play between 3 or 4 different players, at least on 3 or 4 occasions, was a crucial link to everyone being able to pass and get through properly. I thought Gooch was very good, I thought he was very direct, terrorised them. McGeady was very good. Watmore was electric when he came on, as you'd expect. You know, overall a very, very I'm not going to say very good performance, because there were elements of today where we were slightly fortunate, but at the end of the day, it's winning what counts, and I'm glad that we managed to respond, not only from Portsmouth, which I still to this day insisted that that red card did change that game in Portsmouth's favour, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. We've lost that match, so we can't do anything about it now. I will apologise to Portsmouth fan that I didn't mean that teams are rolling over you. It was just the frustration of us losing to you. But yeah, you know, you deserve to be at the top. The only bad thing about the day was Luton winning, so thanks Scunthorpe, cheers. But you know, apart from that though, you can't complain. Portsmouth obviously got beat as well, which was vital for us to take advantage of that. The gap's now back to 5 points with 2 games in hand, but if I'm right, we're still 4 points behind Luton, so it means that I'm sure Luton's are only 1 point behind Portsmouth now, but I could be entirely wrong on that. So at the end of the day, we've got the win, and we finally got a clean sheet, which I think was pretty much well overdue. We've needed a clean sheet for quite some time, and it really frustrates me obviously when we don't keep any. So yeah, look, at the end of the day, I think Bradford could consider themselves unlucky to not get anything out of the game. From their perspective, they certainly should have had a penalty, or definitely should have had a goal. But at the end of the day, we were professional enough, got the job done, got the win, and a vital ahead of going into the next home game against Tuesday. It's Tuesday? Goodness me. Against Shrewsbury, and then obviously Blackpool next Tuesday. So, bring on Shrewsbury. Hopefully we end 2018 on a positive and get another 3 points. And fingers crossed results go our favour, actually, for once, both Portsmouth and Luton. See you later anyway, and good luck Bradford for the rest of the season.